And if you attended the event, how was the experience of attending that event live? Mention that my mom, whenever she looks at me with messy hair or something, right? Look at Mahesh Babu, Ramudu Manchi Balu la unnadu. So it is so culturally there that people call his presence or aura, his look, especially with movies like Murari Sita Mawakit like that. And finally, we getting to see him on big screen like that is. So basically, you're saying the LED
Rajamouli
couldn't handle Babu, J Babu, huh?
Sitama Vakitlo
Vakitlo
Sirimalli
Sirimalli
Chettu.
You did
Yeah,
it.
not that. We've seen him in this poker face, we've seen him getting emotional and all, but here I felt like I saw something else. I saw something
Raudra
more.
Avatar.
Hello and welcome to India Today. I am Sanjay Ponnappa.
And this is Maruti Acharya, and today we are here to react to the glimpse. They've given the title Varanasi to the world. Rajamouli, SSMB, GlobeTrotter, there are a lot of names, and finally the title is revealed. It is Varanasi.
Varanasi.
Again, for the people who don't know, the movie stars Mahesh Babu, Priyanka Chopra, Prithviraj Sukumaran, and the movie is directed by SS Rajamouli, music by MM Keeravani.
I liked what I saw. There's a lot of questions that lays the groundwork. I've never really expected anything.
Huh.
Even with all of RRR's updates and drops
Correct.
and the announcements and trailers,
Yeah.
I was just there. I just watched it. I got on the hype wagon after watching it for the second time or the third time. Until I watched the film, I'm not really going to place any expectation with this one as well, because as it is, the film is too big, and if you just place your expectation mounting on it and then it doesn't deliver, the devastation is too much to handle. So I'm not going to place any expectation on it. Based on what I just saw, I liked every visual that I saw. I see why the lights kept going off at the announcement.
To render the quality that this is right now.
I don't think the LED screens were ready for this. It
Yeah.
tried its best, and at the end finally
So basically,
came
you're
through
saying
for
the LED couldn't
Rajamouli.
handle Babu.
Babu and Rajamouli, in my opinion.
Okay.
From the glimpse, I was, Mahesh Babu looks really good in my
Stunning.
opinion,
Yeah.
to be totally honest. And out of all the films I've seen him in, especially in this, fierce and angry avatar,
Yeah.
not the Murari or not Sitama Vakitlo
Vakitlo
Sirimalli
Sirimalli.
Chettu. We've seen him in this poker face, we've seen him getting emotional and all, but here I felt like I saw something else. I saw
Raudra
something
Avatar.
more. I saw a lot of energy, and the eyes were different.
Yeah, I'm really interested about the trailer, the story, and the integration of Ramayana, because for me, again, visual spectacle, emotional, the way Rajamouli invokes emotion, the way he plays with music, with scenes, shot design, all of that is there, given. But I like Rajamouli for his mythological references. And if you take a movie like Bahubali, the introduction Shivudu, where he's taking that linga and keeping it under the waterfall. Remember, there is a mythological subtle reference to it as to why that move is coming there. It might look like a nice elevation scene, but it's straight out of mythology. There is reference. Again, that's for another day. So I really like subtle versus bigger discussions of Mahabharata, Ramayana, mythological characters that he bring up. When that Hanuman shot came, right, Lord Hanuman with that green background and the tail and that whole built up, I think it's some Sena building up and
It's
giving that
I feel
platform
like
for
it's the
Rama.
Vanar Sena, and
Yeah, giving a platform for Rama to.
probably taking out who's Ravana's
Kumbhakarna.
brother? Kumbhakarna. Oh
Yeah,
my God,
I
how
think
did
I
forget
think
that?
I think they're focusing on that episode of Ramayana at least. So what I decoded is there's an adventure. There are people looking for Sanjeevani or something that can heal, and right now the antagonist Kumbha needs that more, and he gets in touch with Mahesh Babu. Initially, it starts off a journey for him maybe, and in this he will explore the true his identity. Usually the best thing about Rajamouli, again, you got the point right, and Ramayana integration to it. And recently in the glimpse launch event only, Rajamouli explained how the first look test of Mahesh Babu as Rama has happened and how he felt. So that means it is clear that we are going to see Mahesh Babu as Rama, which is the most exciting thing, because again, personal connect. My mom, whenever she looks at me with messy hair or something, right, look at Mahesh Babu, Ramudu Manchi Balu la unnadu. So it is so culturally there that, you know, people call his presence or aura, his look, especially with movies like Murari, Sita, Mawakit, like that. And finally, we getting to see him on big screen like that is just, I can't wait. The second thing that I really liked is, again, visuals, especially the back, like, it looked a little AI generated. It was nice. I'm not saying anything that it's not nice or anything, but again, I am not there. I'm not fully happy with the visuals, but music was really, really good. I was thoroughly impressed with the music.
I see, honestly speaking, everything it seemed like a slideshow
Yeah.
of what the set pieces might look like. I don't think this is the final version of the places they'll be shooting at or whatever scenes we'll be seeing. I feel like Rajamouli just wanted us to know what to expect and what not. Like he's mentioned in the speech, I want to tell the story because I do this because I want to set the expectations right.
Correct.
And I feel like with this, he's just doing that. These are the set blocks. These are the things that we'll be exploring.
This is basically GlobeTrotter. So,
but at the end of the day, what I'm more interested in is Mahesh Babu. Like you said, there's a Ramayana glimpse. There's also what seemed like Priyanka Chopra falling was onto a set where it seemed like it was Kali Mata or some sort of deity like that. Also, he is Rudra.
Yeah.
He's wielding a trishul and riding a bull at the end.
Of course.
So there's
Nandi
you know,
Vahana.
yeah, the drops are all over and it is not just relevant to one sect. It's
correct.
You know, everywhere.
Yeah.
There's Vishnu, there's Shiva, everything is going on.
Yeah.
So what is this film following? Is there a narrative? Because in RRR, there at the end there is the reference, right?
Yeah.
With Ramcharan being Sri Ram and then NTR popping out like Hanuman.
Yeah.
That is the reference there. He is the power, he is the, you know, grace and the direction. Here it seems like the direction is everywhere.
Yeah.
To Time Trotter, is it a time travel thing? Because there's a lot of, you know, timestamps that they showed and
correct.
It seems like there's going to be a lot of adventure through it. Is it time travel or is this what happened then being explored in
all incidents come together, the culmination of incidents.
And Kumbha and his wheelchair didn't seem like it is from today's time. So is it going to be futuristic? A lot of questions. Like I said at the beginning, there's a lot of questions running right now.
If you want a detailed video of our story prediction based on the teaser and the details breakdown, because I think we get to see, even though we didn't explicitly get to see Prithviraj Sukumaran or Priyanka Chopra's glimpse or their character reveal in the film, I think they are here and a lot of story details also with the...
we need to check to
so if you need that video, mention that in the comments below. And overall, it is a very interesting announcement. Beautifully done. I'm really excited for the film. Irrespective of the glimpse, we are excited. But yeah, the glimpse is really good. Music, everything worked. If you watched it, mention what is your reaction, mention that in the comments below.
With that, I'm Sanjay Ponappa.
And this is Maruti Acharya.
You are watching India Today.